When I first sat down with Ramesvar that day, and he began to tell me all this, one of the first things he said was, Amayatma, I saved ISKCON. When he first spoke those words, I was expecting him to tell me some mesmerizing saga of how the CIA or some other clandestine government agency was trying to destroy our mission, and that Ramesvar had cleverly outwitted them and foiled their plan and saved ISKCON in some glorious way, or something like that. But as I sat there dumbfounded, listening, I soon realized that who Ramesvar thought he had saved ISKCON from was Srila Prabhupada. In Ramesvar's mind, Srila Prabhupada had just made a foolish request. And in Ramesvar's mind, he was convinced that if the devotees came to know of Prabhupada's foolish request, and we tried to fulfill that foolish request, then it would have led to ISKCON's total destruction. Listening to his own mind, Ramesvar became convinced that he had to take action against Srila Prabhupada. What is the real cause of this sort of thinking? It starts with a lack of faith in the words of one's spiritual master. But worse than this, it's taking one spiritual master to be an ordinary man. He thought that it was Srila Prabhupada who lacked the insight or actual intelligence to understand that his request, at least according to Ramesvar, would have resulted in destroying his ISKCON mission. Ramesvar's mind had him convinced that he knew better than Srila Prabhupada, that he possessed a superior intellect such that he knew Prabhupada's request would destroy ISKCON. Well, Srila Prabhupada lacked this higher intelligence. You may argue that I'm presenting this in a very harsh way. And yes, I am, because what they did was at least as harsh as I am making it out to be. Of course, that isn't how Ramesvar explained this to me. In his mind, he was our mighty superhero who had just saved ISKCON. Thinking of himself as the great and mighty Mustika, our superhero Ramesvar couldn't allow Srila Prabhupada's humble, loving request to destroy ISKCON. No. Therefore, on learning of what he thought to be Srila Prabhupada's no less than foolish request, Ramesvar, our great, illustrious, super-intelligent, mighty Mustika, put on his saffron cape, grabbed his magic wand, Dunda, and quickly leaped up into the air with his sannyas cape flapping in the wind, and flew halfway around the globe, across the oceans and the continents, from faraway India all the way to America, where he then swooped down, waving his magic wand, Dunda, while keeping a bold face. He lied to us through his clenched, smiling teeth and saved the entire worldwide ISKCON mission from that all-destructive but most loving request made by his old, dying, and foolish master, Srila Prabhupada. Oh, wow. That was a bit harsh. Please, Ramesvar, if and when you watch this, I apologize for seemingly picking on you. But you did what you did at that time. And those words that you told me that day, that you had just saved ISKCON, really got to me at that time. So I'm sorry, but I just couldn't resist making a little fun of it. But there is nothing funny about what you did or about what happened. And this event has importance to our mission. So I need to tell the story and get my points across. And sometimes a little humor helps out to do that. Despite all this, I still have respect for you as a senior godbrother. Yes, you committed grave offenses. But you were also an actual superhero, even in Srila Prabhupada's eyes, in how you were totally sold out to the mass distribution of his books, overseeing the publication of the Chaitanya Charitamrita, and inspiring so many devotees to push themselves to their limits to distribute Srila Prabhupada's books all over the world by the millions. You deserve credit where credit is due. But on the other hand, unfortunately, you need to take the blame where blame is due. My intention is not to fault-find GBC members, those who were involved, but this event needs to be understood, fully understood, really understood, to really understand this Rtvik Guru issue.